The Fighting Maroons with 3 former teammates from UE, of course. Now here, libero for UP. You're looking at the Lady Tamaraws. No stranger there. Parang barn burners. They're all barn burners. So here we go. Baldo will get us going. Olango with the first attack. Petalio. So impressive.
That's true.
Jelai. Reverse. The swipe. Doesn't work. It drops in 2-0 FEU.
2 points already for Petalio, showing that she's not only aggressive in offense, but also in net.
A great all-around player. As Fina Ali gets the corner, the first point of UP. Gia, you guys play through this throughout your careers, throughout the season.
Especially now that we're reaching the end of the first round.
Yeah.
Actually, start pa nga lang nung season ang bibigat na ng lahat ng laro. And as you said, there are a lot of extended games already.
Extended games, extended rallies, just like this one. On the FEU side this time, Bacanque goes for the tip. Haboneta, Dongallo from behind. Haboneta was there to cover. Cajero will try. FEU's defense, floor defense, has been good this year. Cajero will try again. Longest rally so far. We're going to expect a lot of this. UP side this time. Ubaldo saw that coming. Bacanque. Self-cover by Itang. Dongallo from behind. Ubaldo. That's a good attack from Devosora.
And then she served residency in season 87, moving to UP, and now she's finally stepped onto the UAAP stage. And in the last game, Jelai was unstoppable, scoring double-digit points that showed just how far she's come. Her attacks were sharp, her calm, focused mindset. Because for Jelai, that performance was more than points on the scoreboard. It was a statement. Time heals, challenges strengthen, and when the moment comes, dreams are meant to be claimed. So that's it from the UP Fighting Maroons. Now back to you, Boom and Gia.
But she's not the only one who got hampered with a major injury. We'll talk about the other player in a bit. First, defensive player.
And understandably, FEU has scored a lot of points spiking down the line.
Where Madriaga is. There they go again. Exactly what you were talking about. Devosora. 7-3 FEU.
That is one challenge that we experienced also.
And obviously brought about other teammates because of her injury, her arm injury. Her arm was in a cast for a few months. 12-4 now. FEU with a very strong start, and it continues here. And Coach Fabio is looking to make a couple of changes. Let's look at Hyundai move of the set, experience more in every mile again. Almost ending our first round. Jers send it to the other side. 13-5 is the score, not the set that Olango wants. So, free ball, open. Jers puts it away.
FEU is having a lot more rhythm in terms of offense compared to UP.
Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. Something that we have said in the past year, this season for these two teams, in the first round at least. The defense of FEU is looking good, partner. While on the other end, UP is the one scrambling.
UP is having a hard time establishing a good side-out game.
Yeah.
Understandably, FEU is serving pretty hard in target area so that they can go with their faster plays.
Just to help the setter a little bit. Rich right now is De Leon. Cajero is checked at the border. Bacanque, 2 points, one on an attack, another one on a block.
Loresto and Bacanque serve as a really high wall if you can see in that slow-mo replay. With better quality in passing.
Ubaldo will choose Petalio. Coverage by De Leon. Olango. Fooling the blockers there.
A much-needed point to break FEU's momentum in this first set.
Regardless of the margin also.
That's true.
Bacanque. Everything working right now for UP. 3 points for Bacanque. Petalio has 7. The lead is 21-9. Oh, even coverage.
It's a block for the Lady Tamaraws.
The barrage of points from FEU, 23-9. Itang. That can help too. Some cheap points, as they say. Some free points. And coach, it's a good sign that she wasn't stretchered out. That she is kind of trying to put some weight on her leg. But again, these are all speculations. We get back to the match here as UP will give up set number 1 of that. One Sports Plus, the Pilipinas Live app, and the UAAP Varsity channel. Petalio. UP will start with De Leon, by the way, as their setter. Baldo with great defense. Olango. Set was a bit too tight, but it still works.
That's all from the UP Fighting Maroons. Now back to you, Boom and Gio.
Right now, your girls are fighting at 5-3, and let's hope that it is just a major discomfort for Cassie and Del Valle. In the meantime, 5-4. Look at that again. Another girl who has really stepped up here in season 88. Jazz Elerina.
The injury this first set.
The crowd helping them too, trying to egg them on here. They leave it for Bacanque. Monares is there. Cajero again. Petalio keeps it up. Free ball for UP. We're tied at 10. Julia. Itang on the run.
Running attack from Julia Itang.
Back then, she wasn't, she wasn't as overt as she is now. She's like really comfortable here in the UAAP in front of the cameras too, as Ubaldo leaves it for Bacanque. Boneta keeps it up. Cajero sends it over. Oh, great dig there, and that effort on Encarnacion gets them a point.
FEU's been going down the line many times throughout the first 2 sets of this game, and I think UP has to find a way around this.
That point would not even be possible without Encarnacion. Look at her. Devosora again. Monares was there. De Leon leaves it for Cajero in the middle. The FEU defense still working. Morares. De Leon. Back to Olano. 13-12 UP.
I'm loving the variety in sets that I'm seeing from De Leon right now.
Good serve there by Cajero. Good dig, which sets up Monares here. Boneta keeps it in play. Free ball for FEU. And they take advantage once again. 13-all.
Eliarina is one of the really tall middle blockers that we see in this league, and leaving her one-on-one.
Their defense has gotten better here. Jazz asking for it. That's why.
Jazz Eliarina.
5 points.
That was a very good dig from Itang, but Ubaldo going and being extra aggressive.
He's been watching the games as of late. Or live at least. Petalio. Jers Petalio has now entered double-digit territory at 10 points.
He's really showing why she's the most.
Joanne again going behind. Parang napakasimple ng volleyball kay Joanne Monares today.
That's true. You can attribute that to better passing from
Correct.
UP. And
17 serving 16. Short serve for her. Loresco receiving out of system for FEU. Let's see if UP can take advantage. Malapit sa net. Bacanque. Was there a touch? This time that was read very well by Clark.
Very good read by Cla. That was a better pass coming from UP, but you really cannot challenge Loresco when you don't
Watching, standing and watching, not sitting down today. He's been standing all throughout this match so far. Encarnacion, solid, the defense. While Devosora identifying opening spots. We have a little run here at a very dangerous time for UP. It's a 3-0 run towards the end.
Again, the left wing hitters of FEU taking advantage of that.
3-0 run means a 2-point lead for FEU. That's a floor touch.
Drop shot is good for the Fighting Maroons.
Good first ball again. This time, that cross-court angle by Devosora is spot on. 9 points for her.
It was a very well-placed shot. It was simple, but she acknowledged also.
Sharp serve. Monares could not control it. So a free ball. Free balls for FEU have been gems so far. Good hands by Aboneta. Devosora again. Monares this time nakabantay sa line. Side of FEU now. Petalio, dig pass. The hit out by Faida Bacante.
FEU hasn't always been playing in system, but they're doing a very good job controlling their out-of-system plays, just giving very
And on serve. Encarnacion. Not the set that Faida likes, so UP has a chance here. They bongled that first ball though. Encarnacion so good. And it is UP, sorry, FEU still takes that point.
That was a good stop from UP's blockers. Unfortunately, no one was there to cover that check ball.
Yeah. And timeout, Coach Fabio. He's asking for more attention to details. What details is he referring to? Gia.
Well, UP was able already to adjust their blocking and defense coverage to the line, but
wow.
Easy balls dropping just like from the previous point, and then this one leaving no block for the middle attacker of FEU. Those are the kinds of details that will spell a big difference. Sport is good.
Yeah, okay.
You can do so much with that already.
Right. Back to live action here. Miguel Iniguez, by the way, watching also from the UP side. 23-21 for FEU. Make that 24-21. Devosora exploding for her 11th point.
That was a big swing coming from her. Going for that gap in the block.
Oh, look at that. Actually, their open spikers have 3 set points. And FEU takes set number 2. And UP again down 2 sets. Not an unfamiliar territory for them. And here's the Cetaphil passer, gently hydrates and restores 1-0. Good serve. And they still are able to score. This is what you're talking about. 2-1 for FEU. Boom Gonzalez, Gia De Guzman with us. And again, reception problems.
When she was in grade 11, she quickly learned that nothing in this program is given. You have to earn your spot every single day. And throughout the years, under several coaches, Coach Akumu, Coach Shaq, Coach Oliver Almadro, Coach Benson Bokbok.
You don't have your number 1 scorer. In this case, it's Dongalio who went down on injury. But what are the other technical adjustments that people don't understand when you lose somebody like that?
Because Cassie Dongalio's position is an outside hitter, and will start from the details or the quality of passing, so it makes it possible for a setter to distribute better and to activate all her spikers.
Back to FEU, who's in the lead by 4. And even the rolling shot is working for FEU right now. I'm sure
Form for them. Now, as a team player, she also plays for FEU, hoping to inspire young girls to pursue what they love. She said, kahit mahirap, basta dapat lagi kang motivated.
FEU, I remember covering the FEU National U match where FEU just looked so locked in. Well-oiled machine until it turned, obviously. National U brought in Camila Lamina. As we look at the spike of the set, brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng Bayan.
The set that they will win the match.
That still drops in. And I'm looking at the body language of the players at UP. They're trying to be positive. Another out-of-system play. Larina could not handle that one. They actually get a point out of it. A rare one versus Ateneo. A 3-set win. Petalio, high ball. De Leon saw that one. Olango. Again, Encarnacion so sharp in her coverage, which leads to the Loresco power tip.
This is what I was talking about, Boom. La is not just known for her hard spikes, but also for her fast swipes.
Rondina. To go back down to history, you can go to Ila Santos even. Very short but high flyers. Good defense there. Kept alive by UP. 11-8 is the score. Ubaldo goes to the middle again.
Bacanque has been a little quiet in this set, but Ubaldo has been doing a good job in
I Bundit would say left, right, left, right. The only things I understand from those timeouts, Gia, so I have to, it makes a mark on me.
left, right, and happy.
Happy, that's right. Ubaldo reverses. Bacanque puts it away.
As if she heard me in my comment that she's been quiet. She comes up with this big swing.
Petalio has 12, Elarina has 7, and then there's Devosora who has 14. So Ubaldo has done a great job in spreading the sugar, so to speak, to all of the other teammates.
Lovely Lopez is coming up with a very positive impact coming off of the bench. Look at that. Look at that block reach.
These players, you can see their arms, their legs, their shoulders wrapped already or taped. With like sprained wrists in the finals at one point.
A sprained wrist, a sprained knee. I was still recovering from an injury in my first year.
Speaking of Lopez, you mentioned her. Most of you will try to conceal your injuries anyway by using like skin tone tape.
Yes, because you wouldn't want the blockers or the spikers to see which part of your body has a problem.
Overshooting this one?
No, around that. That is quite correct, Boom.
15-10 is the score. Lopez again. Another broad jumper here for FEU. Monares goes down the line. Tina Salak wants to be part of the action. Little stoic looking there. Probably knows that it is not over yet. That's why he's probably saying to himself, I'm not going to celebrate until this is done. Cetaphil fast serve gently hydrates and restores skin barrier. Cetaphil for everyone's sensitive skin. Official skincare of UAP season 8.
And FEU knows that they cannot be too careful in this set.
Kaya nag-timeout si Coach Tina no? Naniniguro Lopez cutting into the other side. They get the 16-12 FEU.
You're trying to catch up to your opponent, and especially in a very important set. You cannot be giving up points like that.
Well, the net playing a part. And De Leon in his timeouts today. Very clear in his instructions today. Another free ball for FEU. And FEU has been so efficient with free balls today. Wala silang sinasayang. Good attack there for Niña Itang.
Very good stop from Itang. Still fighting. Knowing her fuel fight.
Service from Lovely Lopez. Remember a game where just nothing went right for your team. Here's Itang on the run.
I remember there was a specific set against UE.
Oh,
The score was 3-16 and we did not understand what was going on. Although we were able to bounce back from that. But those kinds of sets when you're trying and everything is working for the other side.
El Arena now 21-14. You'll be trying to salvage whatever they can here in set number 3. Those games that, you just forget it, charge it to experience. We move on. How do you think? I mean, if you were Coach Fabio, Gio.
And of course, every game, whether you win it, whether you lose it, whether you're... Because a lot of times they were in this game with FEU, but they will throw away either their own momentum with unforced errors.
Right.
Ladies, no score.
So, when they do their viewing, they're going to look at those details. Match points here for the Lady Tamaraws, who are looking for their 4th win. And that will do it. FEU will go up to 4-2